hear this now. So people them ask, some of ask you the question straight up if you across the floor. But him just tell you before you talk, and you just tell me say, but I make you talk, but you just tell me say no, you're out of job because them see that them kick you out. Or if you cross the floor when them take you out of your job, them kick you for go home. You wanna be a politician now. So or if you cross the floor, good what? To make the Jamaican people them look for you and say no, this was no wah. Like so when them go kick you again, what you do now? Everybody run you.
No crossing, no floor, me now work with no guy. You understand? No guy when I work with. You understand? The guy had to apologize in action when I work with no guy.
Yes. And then even if he come and want apologize, he made this and say, me apologize. Remember, them kick you out already.
No, man, I apologize. Apology nothing the man don't mean not at all now. Him know he's an adult, him know when they do at the time. You know. And no, I work with that guy.
No guy.
No guy.
What you mean? So I wonder them people say your baby still like maybe you're 10 or something now, but can't get in there lollipop. Animal lollipop.
Yeah, we turn up on principle. We ain't ever turn up on principle.
Love that.
You understand? We turn up on principle. You stand and you fall for anything. You understand? You have to have some principle where you say, oh, that's your principle. But that's the case, that's the case. You understand? Principle. That is my thing. You know, yeah. That's my thing.
What them do is principle you stand for. Okay. So in other words, them select them do so send you women say, right, I'm gonna fuck up and leave. You get back opportunity but from the PNP. From your granny party. The PNP resurrect your whole career and give the opportunity to serve the same people them where you serve. Bug life come out and say on them dead body you will never win. The fight in there, so the man. You cannot feel dead body. So me understand this.
What me get the part all indications. You go up on the road that you have some pressure. You under some pressure because him thinks that him they want the people them. He thinks money, you know. Like him don't have a money problem. He have a personality problem. You understand? So not really a personal money thing. And when I grew on here, a lot of grumbling. It's not just in Moko because since I cross over, I can go right across the constituency now. Yes. Because you know, I'm not restricted no more. So I go right across and you can sit down and have some real talk with people and realize that people are really and truly they really like him. And it's not that I must say a while ago, it's a thing where you have a money problem. You have a personality problem or when come after people and deal with people. You have to understand that politics is about dealing with people, you know, and that's just it.
2016 it was this, 2024 it is this. Councillor Romaine Morris, big up, ex-MP for North Central Florida.
Because Romaine is the only man that bring what the material that Romaine bring to Moko. There's no politician in Jamaica ever bring it before. Romaine brings something to the table that people have been working because of the thing that Romaine brings.
So Romaine Morris have the Labourite, them a sweat at this moment. And right now, them a beg him to come back across the floor. But Romaine Morris decides say, him not in a nothing with no guy. Him not join up with no guy. Him not in a the corruption with those guy. And him not in a nothing with nobody who disrespect him. And furthermore, them don't even apologize to Romaine Morris. Now, the whole of the people them up on me pen a switch from Jamaican Labour Party to PNP because them say Romaine Morris is a good youth. Him work for them, him help them out, and all of the Labour wrong them. Or should I say the Labour right them? Them a switch from the Jamaican Labour Party to the People's National Party. So Andrew Holiness now, I try him very best to get back Romaine Morris across the floor. Them even as much as offer him MP position, but Romaine Morris said no. He must stick with the People's National Party that show him respect when those people those guys were disrespecting him. So people, here we go. Romaine Morris, now cross back, no floor, no follow the labor around them. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful day. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray, because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now my viewers and my subscribers, we have a lot coming up inside this update, including more corruptions on Andrew Wallace name, and this time and not even NEPA. People get arrested. People office are tear down by Mocha this time around, people. So you definitely don't want to miss this one. Alright? Now, remember, we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet, now is the right time for you to subscribe. Alright? And remember, type time come in the comment section and leave a like on this video, and also share the video as well. So welcome back to my viewers and my subscribers them. Big up to all of my viewers, big up to all of my subscribers them. We continually support the channel and help the channel to grow. Now, remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewers, first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell, so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content with a friend, a family, a loved one. Share it on your social media platform. And people, remember, we are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet, now is the right time for you to subscribe and turn on the bell. Alright? And remember, in the comment section, type time come. Make Andrew Wallace and his administration know, say time come in the comment section. Also, like the video and share the video as well. So people, now more corruption drop down on Andrew Wallace's shoulder, and this time even people get locked up. People under investigation, officer tear down computer and move out of office rapidly. Now people, me no know what go on, but it coming like I say for the end of 2024. Andrew Wallace going down once and for all. Now if you don't believe say Andrew Wallace going down, type resign in the comment section or time come and like this video. Now people, I want you all to check out this video right here, right now.
Mocha officers supported by the Jamaica Constabulary Force are carrying out what's being described as a major fraud investigation at a government entity. We can now confirm that that government entity is the Heart NSTA Trust, and the officers are at this hour seizing items, and arrests are expected in relation to the probe. The probe is being carried out at the Heart location in Montego Bay and also in Portmore. Mocha officers, as I said, being supported by the JCF as they're carrying out what they're describing as a major fraud investigation. And they're now at this hour carrying out search and seizure operations, and they expect that people will be arrested. So we can confirm that this major fraud investigation, the government entity is the Heart NSTA Trust. We've confirmed that with the Director of Communications at Mocha, Major Basil Jarrett, and the investigation is being carried out at the Montego Bay location and the Portmore location of Heart. Before 5 this morning, the officers of Mocha, assisted by the JCF, swooped in, and they're carrying out search and seizure operations, and they confirmed that they expect that arrests will be made. We'll be joined by Major Jarrett at about 7:45. As you can imagine, he's trying to stay on top of what's happening right now. This operation was launched just about 2 hours ago, 5 in the morning, and they are now carrying out search and seizure operations, and they expect that arrests.
So as you can hear, people, big shame and embarrassment. And people, mother and daughter among 3 arrested in Mocha anti-fraud operation. And all of those offices that have been raided are in the office of the Prime Minister. So there you go again. The Prime Minister are in so much corruption. How can this man even be a Prime Minister when he's stuck up in so much corruption, people? We need to get rid of Holiness out of government. We need to get rid of the Jamaican Labour Party out of government. These people are destroying our country. And we need to vote them out as soon as possible, people. Now, I am going to give you some more update on the whole NEPA situation, people. So I want to check out this update where Mark Golin are going to give you some update on the NEPA situation. Also, the brother will resign as well, people. So remember to leave a like on this video. Remember to give it a thumbs up, and time come. Type that in the comment section. Time come, because time come for these criminals to leave our country and leave taxpayers alone. We tired of Holiness. We tired of the Labourite them. We tired of them. We tired. We fed up, people. So type time come in the comment section. Let me give you some more update on NEPA.
Within the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation is a clear conflict of interest, which is not serving the best interests of the public of Jamaica. Environmental protection needs to be independently pursued. It cannot be subordinated to short-term growth-inducing strategies. And as long as it continues like that, this sort of thing will be allowed to happen, because they will not be able to pursue with the necessary fixity of purpose and single-mindedness of purpose their statutory mandate. It will be compromised by the other prerogatives of the ministry in which they are located. It must be fixed. Thank you.
I wish to assure Jamaicans that the Jamaican government remains committed to the protection of the Rio Cobre. We wish to also state categorically that the government was not comfortable with the non-disclosure clause in a mediated settlement agreement related to a pollution incident which took place last year in the Rio Cobre. We have directed NEPA to waive their non-disclosure rights and to publish the agreement and the chronology related to the incident with urgency. That will happen this afternoon. We wish to also advise that after meeting with the chairman of the NRCA, he tendered his resignation, and I wish to thank him for his service. But critically, we think it is absolutely important that the country understands that this government is serious about protecting the NRCA, and we are moving to ensure that all trade effluent discharge into the Rio Cobre ceases. We are working with all stakeholders to achieve this. Beyond that, the Prime Minister has directed that a river control authority be set up to ensure the good management of all of our natural assets, including our rivers.
They're Jamaicans. May have some time to this, so may I go talk. Let's talk about the outcome of the Rio Cobre fish kill, which was revealed to us last week, and how the NEPA, which is entrusted to protect our environment, in its name, National Environmental Protection Agency, literally sold us out to Tradewind Citrus by refusing to prosecute them and entering into a secret deal with them, where they're basically on the same side. So the Environmental Protection Agency is siding with the polluter of one of the largest sources of Jamaican water, the Rio Cobre. The Rio Cobre Basin is responsible for domestic agriculture and irrigational purposes. It basically feeds hundreds of thousands of Jamaican people on a daily basis, gives us drinking water, gives us food, sustains our environment, domestic irrigation, agriculture. The farmers rely on it, fishermen, sustains a lot of livelihood. And one company, Tradewind Citrus, makers of True Juice, the orange people them, polluted basically almost the entire river, costing the livelihood of thousands of Jamaican people. And Tradewind Citrus got off scotch-free. A whole heap of environmental implications. We don't even know in the long run what kind of effects the pollution is going to have on the population. Now you see, it is so ironic that this came out right as sycophants of the JLP went on their racial tirade attacking Mark Golding about the color of his skin. But God have a way of revealing things. You notice that the PSOJ never ever says anything, or they might put out a half-hearted press release condemning politicians who use racial slurs. They've never once called out a particular politician for doing it. They've never said Edward Warmington is wrong for doing this. They've never said Juliet Cuthbert is wrong for doing this. No. They call out politicians, trying to imply that politicians on both sides are responsible. When I have heard no PNP politician talking about race, yet if some PNP politician supposed to say something that is misogynistic in their opinion, they are the first to call them out and condemn them. And you wonder why? Well, as me say, you see God reveal things in time, and everything coming out now. Now you are seeing why it is that the PSOJ, aka the Privileged Sons of Jamaica, are so interested in protecting this government at all costs. The news came out the other day, said the Jamaican economy is in decline. And the president of the PSOJ, Metri Siaga, and one down a Mobe, Car Jarrett, come out and talk about them and go help the government build it back up. It is in their best interest for the JLP to be the government. Why? Because only the JLP are going to kiss them ass. Only the JLP going to make backdoor deals with them where the people of Jamaica suffer. So they don't care about the racial slurs because it is a three-card trick by the government. Because while the government is on their stage at conference cussing Mark Golding about his skin tone, they are behind closed doors kissing the white man them in the PSOJ ass. And so can you in the meantime making backdoor deals and throwing their own workers like Madan under the bus for following their instructions. You think Tradewind Citrus is the only company operated by rich white Jamaican people we soak Jamaican people with the help of the government? The reason why the PSOJ, even though they respect Mark Golding, don't want Mark Golding in office is because he will not kiss their ass. How can they use their white privilege against Mark Golding? I'm going to stop for a minute, reverse, and think about it. It might require thinking on a higher level, but make a reverse and think about it now. The PSOJ uses white privilege to control the government of Jamaica. Remember, say Andrew Holiness hype up when him got what the designation when him go England go kiss the king ass name again? Privy Council. That's what? PC. Remember, say them frightened for white people, you know. So all the while them up on the stage, I condemn Mark Golding. Them over foreigners sit down in a white people kitchen like Trump. Remember Andrew did do it last time? Yeah. You don't realize this. So all this facade is to rile you up because they don't want you to see the truth. And the PSOJ will not do anything about it. Why? Because it's all part of the con. Because they like the fact that these people in government now kiss them ass, and them know some Mark Golding and the PNP will not kiss them ass. They know they cannot control Mark Golding or they control Andrew Holiness and him government and get what they want out of them for take advantage of you. Pollute your rivers. Take away your land. Steal your resources. Listen, you need to wake up and understand what I want. Look at the big picture. And stop make them fool you. Right? The PSOJ is the reincarnation of the Farmers' Party of Jamaica. The PSO, let me repeat that again, and maybe you can go do your homework. The PSOJ is the reincarnation of the Farmers' Party of Jamaica. Go and research who the Farmers' Party is and what they did to maintain, to try and control the population and keep black people under servitude. And then try and figure out why it is that they have nothing to say when the government appears to attacking them. It's all about the dollars and the cents, baby. Anyway, the real Cobra is polluted, and a lot of us depend on it. We don't know the kind of pollution because there is no some sort of agreement, gag all a non-disclosure agreement, right? Where we will never know the truth and about what that river pollution, what pollutant is in the river, and how many of us who rely on the Rio Cobra for drinking water. We don't even know what's in it, so don't drink your water. Don't drink the water. Because we'd never know how many years down the line what is going to happen to us because of the pollution that trade wind citrus did to our water supply. I thank you. Have yourself a great day.
People, you maybe not know enough people, but this is a very, very serious situation, people. This situation right here is a very serious one, A lot of people could have been unalive from the same water, people, that were polluted, Andrew Holiness and NEPA sold out the people of Jamaica for silver. Andrew and NEPA care zero about the people of Jamaica, and they need to be held accountable because NEPA are inside of Andrew Holiness office. So everything when they go along, them know about it. See the DPP officer try to take feed themselves out of it. Charges are dropped without the DPP office know about it. Sound fishy to me. The charges are dropped without the DPP office were confronted. And the DPP office confirmed that the charges could have been dropped. Andrew Holiness have all the DPP office in his pocket. Every single thing, every single organization, everybody Andrew Holiness have in his pocket. Oh no, say what go on, people. Why you think Andrew Holiness can do so much slackness and nothing no come out of it? Why you think Andrew Holiness can have 28 bank account and nothing can come out of it? This is a national disgrace. This is a national disgrace, and Andrew Holiness need to resign. Andrew Holiness administration need to resign. They need to resign, and we need to call on them to resign. We're too silent. We're too silent. We need to go out there, go knock pan, and make noise, and call on them to resign. We need to. Too much corruption. Too much corruption, people. But state your thought on that down below in the comment section. And as usual, people, remember, type time come in the comment section. Or burn corruption. Burn corruption. And leave a like on this video and share the video as well, so people can see the level of corruption we are going in our country. people can see the heap of corruption where the Labour government are going with. Because a lot of people outside of Jamaica still not believe, say, Andrew Wallace really are going with so much corruption. So when these things go out there to them, they will finally wake up and realize what we are talking about. So it is very important for us to share the video as well. And remember to subscribe to the channel as well, people. And turn on the post notification bell so whenever we drop new content, you will always be the first to be notified. Alright, now I am gonna play this video so you guys can check it out right here, right now. Remember, subscribe.
So I had the chance to meet with Patrick Peterkin, the People's National Party caretaker for East Rural St. Andrew. The constituency has been held for the last 8 years by the JLP's Juliet Holiness. And although Peterkin is new to representational politics, he remains undeterred, hoping voters will trust in his slogan, "Win with Peterkin." As Jamaica nears its election season, we see faces beyond the politics. Get to meet the candidates with me, Courtney Lewis. This is Behind the Politics, showcasing your candidates ahead the next general election. Patrick Peterkin is an attorney at law, football fan, and all-round good vibes guy. He's had 27 years in the courtroom, but new to the political arena as the PNP's candidate for East Rural St. Andrew. His political alliance inspired by his grandfather and friends.
I think maybe from his wife, I really got exposed to politics from maybe primary school or maybe even before. Because she has always, so she come home with her buttons and she gone out on her trips. I got involved in the PNP YO, was an officer in the YO, being a national organizer. And that really was the kind of the closest I get to, in politics.
His childhood in the Waterhouse community inspired his love for law and further political representation.
Growing up over time, the whole issue of justice and all of that kind of, started to become something that I started to grapple with. And, that led me on the path of wanting to practice law so that I guess I could, assist in terms of being a voice for persons who would consider themselves the voiceless.
He desires to create a space for youth and social development, investing in early education and better infrastructure, thanking education for his successes.
We have to kind of put things in place that will really strengthen the parents as well, and so that they can also be able to assist the children to move forward.
And as for who he is,
someone who really come in and is dedicated to the constituency and come in really to work as hard as possible for the constituency. I want to be remembered as someone who cares for the people in the constituency.
Join us next time on Behind the Politics for more on your representatives ahead of the general election. Courtney Lewis for CVM News.
Well, Courtney, another good one. But question, what did you most enjoy about this interview?
Well, I
can't believe I said that. Enjoy about that interview.
Well, I really got to know the candidate. He's pretty new he's a political neophyte, and I think he's really trying to grab, or his main point is really just getting involved with the youth. He spoke a lot about his past, growing up in a volatile community and seeing how young people interacted with the police, and he's really interested in trying to bridge the gap between authority and young people, and of course build social development. And I think that was a really interesting part of the interview.
And I know you're big on education, so you mentioned to me that he is looking to push education into that spectrum of the communities. Something that fascinates you, I bet.
Yes, well, he's definitely interested in early education. He is of the view that if you get the child at an early stage, really invest in them at the basic school level and the primary school level, then there's no doubt that they'll be excellent when they get to secondary school and tertiary education.
All right. Thank you so much, Courtney Lewis.